Today, as you requested, I'm taking you into the dark legend of skinwalkers, witches said to change their skin. Many stories are told, many whispers travel through the desert wind, but proof, none, only fear, and the people who claim they survived an encounter. Tonight I bring you one of those encounters, a true story from the mesas of Utah, a story that explains where the idea of skinwalkers came from and why people fear them to this day. Let me take you there. High cliffs, silent wind, a lonely field in Mesa, Utah. A young boy, no more than 12, herding sheep like he did every day. But that day, something felt wrong. He noticed one sheep standing apart from the herd. It didn't look sick. It didn't look injured. It simply watched him with wide, unblinking eyes. The sheep didn't cry. It didn't blink. It didn't even breathe like the others. It just stared. Curious, the boy moved closer. As he stepped closer, the sheep didn't run. It didn't move. It simply turned its head, slowly, unnaturally. The boy whispered, "Why are you like this?" That's when it happened. The sheep's skin began to peel, first from the neck, then from its back, like someone unzipping clothing. The creature rose onto two legs. The skin fell to the ground like a rug, and beneath, a thing that did not belong to this world. It looked like a twisted human, but thin, bony, wrong, like a monster wearing a sheep's body as a costume. Paralyzed, the boy couldn't move. His legs shook. His breath disappeared. Then, something leaned close to his ear. He didn't see it move. He only felt its breath. It whispered in a language he had never heard, a language no human speaks. The boy snapped out of his shock. He ran. He sprinted across the field, screaming all the way back to the small wooden cottage where his grandmother lived. He burst inside, gasping for air. "Grandma," something, the sheep, it changed. It talked, but the grandmother didn't look surprised. She didn't even blink. Instead, she stood up slowly and said, "You should not have gone near it." She opened a wooden box filled with powders, red, white, blue, black. She sprinkled them into a bowl. She whispered prayers older than the mountains themselves. The shadows in the room moved. The house suddenly felt colder. The grandmother knew an evil spirit had visited them that night. At sunrise, they returned to the field. The strange sheep lay dead. Its body was twisted. Its bones were shattered, like something had broken itself trying to escape. Inside its stomach were powders. The same powders the grandmother had used. She knelt beside it. "This is no sheep," she whispered. "This was a spirit wearing flesh." The boy froze. The horror didn't end with the night, it followed him into the day. The grandmother placed her hand on his shoulder. "It entered our land yesterday, and now it knows your face." From that day on, the boy could not trust the world around him. Every animal he saw, a dog, a goat, even a bird, he wondered, is that really what it seems? Or is something hiding under the skin? At night he stayed awake, hearing soft footsteps outside the cottage, sometimes a whisper, sometimes a tapping on the window, sometimes breathing. The grandmother continued her rituals day after day, trying to keep the spirit away. But legends say, once you see a skinwalker, you never truly forget. And sometimes, it doesn't forget you either. So that is the story, not told by books, not written in history, but whispered by those who lived far away from the lights of the city, a story of a creature that hides in plain sight, wearing the skin of the innocent, walking among the living. Many deny it. Many laugh at it, but the boy from Mesa, he never laughed again. And maybe, just maybe, that is where the legend of the skinwalker began. Bro, today's story is real, not a myth, not a rumor, a true event that people still talk about today. It started as a normal day. Everyone was living their life, minding their own business, until something happened that nobody saw coming. One person made a small decision, and that decision changed everything. Lives were affected, people were shocked, and the whole place was never the same again. Stories like this remind us how fast life can flip, how one moment can turn calm into chaos. Bro, I work on true stories like this every day, and I bring you the real ones, the ones that hit your heart and make you think, and that's today's true story, bro. Tell me what story you want next. Drop it in the comments.